Is stars in the solar system. Mercury. See, we already know there are totally 8 planets are there in the solar system. Mercury is the first planet which lies closest to the sun. It is the smallest of all planets. It is difficult to observe because it is very close to the sun, so it hides behind it the glare of the sun. But we can view this in sky just before the sunset or after the before the sunset or before the sunrise. And one more thing to note it down is it has no natural satellite of its own. Mercury does not have any moons or rings. See, moons refers to natural satellites. Rings, see for example Jupiter or Saturn, they'll be having rings on it. But Mercury does not have any rings. Mercury is the smallest planet, and then 1 year on Mercury is 88 Earth days. Venus, it is the brightest planet. It can it can sometimes be viewed in the eastern sky before the time of the sunrise, or in the western sky before the sunset. That's why it is also called as morning star or evening star. That is, it shines so brightly, uh, which looks to be a first star to appear in the sky after the sunset, or the last to disappear before the sun rises. That's why it is also called as morning star or evening star. Like Mercury, Venus also has no natural satellite of its own. But one more thing we have to note it down here: Venus rotates from east to west, unlike the Earth, because Earth rotates from west to east. But Venus also shows phases just like Moon. A day on Venus is longer than a year. But Venus is hottest planet in our solar system than Mercury. Even though Mercury is the first planet which is closer to the sun. Why? Because the carbon dioxide traps most of the heat from the sun. So the cloud layers acts as a blanket. So because of the runaway greenhouse effect, it causes the planet's temperature hot enough to melt the lead. So we can say Venus is even hotter than Mercury. Earth. Life exists only on Earth because of the environmental conditions and the presence of atmosphere, water. So these are all the existence of life on the Earth. And then we already know our Earth looks bluish green when it is viewed from the space. Earth possesses its own natural satellite, that is our moon. Answer the following. How many satellites does Mercury and Venus have? Why Venus is the hottest planet than Mercury? Why is Venus known as morning star and evening star?